So, here we are, back in Mittenran, Empire of the Grey Knights, in the north centre of the Empire, in a place that I actually dubbed today as Lakra, or Lakra, the lake town, basically. Been a while since I streamed. The server owner moved, and it only came available a couple of days ago. I've done a little bit of work, and I actually don't remember how far along I was with the construction of some of this. As you can see, I've put in the upper levels of the bridge system. I basically plan on building clockwise around the empire, around the town, until it's all up. Unimaginative as that is. I'm ignoring a little bit about decoration at the moment. Trying to do as much as I can as I go along. I've spoken before, if I don't put windows in as I build each building, chances are I will not do it once I'm finished with the place, because it's too much at that point. That's why, it really is a good idea to polish as you go along, rather than be left trying to do all of the polishing for the entire place at once. I added these on as well. I'm always reluctant to put roofs over these narrow passes just to make sure they stay lit. Where am I? No idea what I'm doing. This is actually an apartment block at the moment. I don't know why I sealed it off like this. I really feel like it was... I keep looking at it and I'm thinking to myself, surely I was meaning for this to be a way through. But, I mean, it's clearly not. I mean, it wouldn't be difficult to shorten this particular piece, this particular room, and just, well, yeah, just allow access down there. It's not super vital. There's an underpass here, so it's pretty well covered. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move. Yeah, I'm gonna move that door because I really want to be able to put in this proper support underneath this part. Put in a doorway here. Yeah, just leave it there. I'm not sure if these are two buildings or one. I think they're one. I think I've talked about this before. I've had this idea that the Grey Knights would often build their structures to on the upper levels to be interconnected, so that it would be possible to move through a city without getting down onto the ground floor. Which is a nice idea, zombies and everything. A little hard to put into practice sometimes, depending on how I do the buildings. Like here, I'm kind of looking. Essentially, I would have to have a doorway here to let you through, or this one. Something would need to be in place for that. So do it and then block it off with a door of some kind. planning to take this building up to 4 stories. This is the second. Bottom one was pure stone. This will break into the wood. I have 2 pure wooden upper levels then. Probably the top one will be only 4 blocks. To make this stone, it's silly to connect it to a wooden structure. Wait, where was it? So, here, blocked it off. I'm denied about this roof. How to do it. I thought about just coming up like this, supported here, but then that kind of put the weight down onto this beam, which is just part of the room, coming across there. I'm always like, yeah, that just doesn't look like it would stand up in realities, which does influence a lot of my thinking, even if I do ignore it quite drastically, to quite an extreme degree on occasion. Yeah, building philosophy for the Grey Knights would be ground floor windows are smaller, and then the upper floor gets the bigger windows. Again, zombies, you know. Just put in a little idea to chop it off for YouTube at some point. Idea.